Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Formula Fun Racing League here for the final round of the championship, where today we head off to Abu Dhabi to see who will be crowned champion. And of course, leading the way is Fly Scott on 460 points, and 15 points back is Zenzoku. So, going to be a difficult one here for Zenzoku if he wants to win it, but it's going to be Scrubbins on pole once again by 1.2 with a 1.2 second advantage to Zenzoku in second place, and then in third, Fly Scott. So very close between our two championship protagonists, and haven't got long now, so we get underway.
Oh, 123.9. Oh my goodness. Stone the crows. Holy shit.
I think that Xbox has got a superior GPU or something.
There's some going on.
It's got a Cronus.
It's got all the cheats on it.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, but he's got 15 laps to get through.
There you go.
That's been his nemesis.
Yes, that is true, unfortunately.
Here we are, we have 4 and 5 lights here for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Scrubbins on pole, our championship runner-up is in second, and our leader is sitting in third as we head our way down to turn 1, and Footy looks to make a move ahead of Fly Scott, but just can't quite make it. As Scrubbins takes the lead and leads away now. Zenzoku in second, trying to hold off Fly Scott here as they head their way down towards turn 5.
Oof.
Big smoke.
Yeah,
That was probably me.
it was. Choking with tyre rubber.
Anything can happen in this race. You know, Fly Scott realistically has no chance of losing. You know, it looks so low, but a DNF or a crash could drop Fly Scott all the way down to the back of the field. Of course, Footy has struggled in many of the past Grand Prix, but looking to have some decent pace on the opening lap of this race here, as we look to complete lap 1 of our final race of the championship. And Scrubbins crosses the line to lead. Of course, Footy behind Fly Scott as well. Could be looking to try and move up into P4 here, as we head our way through and towards turn 11 once again, and then down into the apex at turn number 12. And then looking further behind as well, Hybe in the top 5 there, 2.3 seconds back. Of course, not normally the pace we see from Hybe. We normally see Hybe to be a lot quicker than that, but of course, you know, things happen, things change. Might not have had that much practice leading into this Grand Prix. There's a bit of a half slide there for Footy heading through the final corner, as we head our way down to turn number 12 again, and two of the AI still having a scrap, but of course we keep our eye on the actual cars, as here's Zenzoku, Fly Scott, and Footy a little bit wide again, and just losing that momentum here and that confidence, and really bringing Hybe into this position now, looking to try and take P4 away. Yet again another mistake, and of course heading down towards turn number 6, we should get some an easy move possibly by Hybe, unless he goes for it up turn 2, a slight bit of contact, but nevertheless a brilliant move there by Hybe. Can Footy try and fight back? He's going to go for it, isn't he, into turn 5. Let's see who got the DRS. Was Hybe clever and backed off, or was Footy the one who managed to time that move perfectly? So we head our way down towards turn 6, and I think, yeah, Hybe was the one who claimed the DRS. To the right goes Hybe. Slight bit of contact again, but moves up into P4 comfortably ahead of Footy, who goes really deep into turn 6, has to collect the car, hops a chicane. And we do see here, Fly Scott looking to close in. Pulls to the outside and makes that move and jumps up into second place. Now, is Sensoku clever enough to try and shape up a good exit and make a move down to turn 9? We'll see, but the gap's 6/10. It's not enough. It's too much of a gap to try and close that to get a move. So, yeah, we'll close to around 3, maybe 2/10, but nowhere near enough to make an overtake into turn 9. And for now, sticks in that third place. Of course, depending on the exit, is it a decent exit? It was a very good exit there by Sensoku, who opens the rear wing. Will close down on Fly Scott, pulls to the outside and moves back into second place. A brilliant move there by Sensoku.
More smoke.
More smoke than captains without filter.
I know. I've seen less smoke in Snoop Dogg's f***ing Winnebago.
What?
Right.
I had to break leg. I didn't want you to rear end me.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sensoku, who still is just hoping for his sake, that maybe a spin or a crash happens for Fly Scott, because he wants to win that championship. And even if Fly Scott dropped behind 2 or 3 positions, it wouldn't be enough for him to take it. So, you know, he needs Fly Scott to suffer some big damage in this race in order for him to try and win that championship. And Fly Scott again has dropped over a second. It's happened a couple of times so far in the last 4 or 5 laps, where Fly Scott does have a good run, but then that first sector can really harm him, and some of the exits as well, getting that power down early, something that Fly Scott hasn't always been that good at, and definitely something that's hampered him. I mean, he hasn't got DRS heading down to turn 6. To me, it means he's had to burn more battery to gain in. As I think this time, yeah, you can see another poor exit again. The gap's 1.6 seconds this time. Second and third go into the pits. We also see Scrubbins' pit, we did. And Hybe as well. So here's Scrubbins' pit stop. Straight into the pits. Straight back out. And we can see as well, Sensoku, Hybe, Fly Scott all jumping in. Let's see who had the quickest pit stop. It would have been Fly Scott there with a 2.78 second pit stop. And Sensoku, quite a poor one. Over 3 seconds for him. And of course that has brought Fly Scott a little bit closer as they exit the pits. Yet again here we have the battle between Sensoku and Fly Scott. Where's Fly Scott going to go? To the inside. You can see Sensoku goes for a bit of a dummy switch back there into the chicane, but chooses to stay behind. And let's see, is the exit good enough to get a move back down to turn 9? It's not. He's dropped back a little bit, so has to recompose through the final and the first sector. And then, of course, obtain that DRS when you head your way down to turn number 6. And further back as well, Hybe has actually dropped time. The gap's 1.9 seconds now. As we head our way through in towards turn number 9. Of course, into the final sector here. And Sensoku right on the tail of Fly Scott. And this is where Fly Scott tends to lose time. Through this final sector, it's where you do tend to see Sensoku close in and bring the gap down between 2 or 3 tenths. So we head our way back into turn 16 to begin lap number 10. And Sensoku, you can see, he's actually not looking to make moves. He's choosing to sit back. So he's just hoping really that Fly Scott doesn't make a mistake, because we are on board here with Sensoku. Heading down to turn 9. Is it enough to make a move possibly here? Because he is closing in. He's going to be up the inside and he makes a move. Into second goes Sensoku. Scrubbins is looking to win by 8 seconds here, which would be massive and would really help his confidence, I think, heading into the future rounds. Because I think that's something he struggled with in the past, because he hasn't always got those results in. He's made mistakes. He's never really, I suppose, has fought as hard, because he's always got that in the back of his mind. Am I going to spin? Am I going to make a mistake? And it really does hamper your pace. But once you know you can do it and you've got some confidence instilled, your pace can be really, really good. And so far, Scrubbins is showing it, as we do see Fly Scott taking second around the outside of Sensoku.
quite the battle royale in front of me.
We're playing DRS chicken here.
Yes, it's been very intense.
Don't talk to me. I'm cutting off my communicator.
As all Flyescott goes deep, heading in the exit of turn 12, and Zenzoku nearly taps the side of him as they head through there, and it does allow yet again Hybe to close in, and this time within a second. So the battle for second might not be over here. We could still have Hybe join it, as we do see Scrubbins now with the 10.4 second gap. I think it's going to be one of the top 5 gaps we've seen this season on a whole.
Zenzoku, just say when. I'll take him out for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat him fair and square.
As we head down to turn 5, a brilliant exit from all 3 of them. Of course, now it's a DRS's job to elevate them forward. Of course, Zenzoku is closing in, and I think, even if he doesn't want to, he's kind of possibly forced to make a move because he knows that behind him, Hybe's also there looking to try and pick up the pieces and try and make some overtakes. So that's one thing now that Zenzoku's got to be wary of, is that, this time around, he's got someone behind him who's looking to push. So you can't do what you normally do, sit back, play mind games with the car ahead. You've got to be prepared to defend at the same time. So we head our way down to turn number 12 again, and look at that gap now, over 10.2 seconds between Scrubbins and Flyescott. As we do see here, Zenzoku look to the inside of Flyescott, heading down towards turn number 6 at the chicane. Has a bit of a lock up though. Flyescott's going to look to try and fix the exit up and get a run on Zenzoku. Has got a run there. The gap's around 4/10. Of course, DRS has been enabled here for Flyescott. Can he look to the outside into turn 9? He's going to go for it, and he does. Brilliant there. Flyescott takes second place back here, as we are on lap 13 of 15. And look at that gap ahead, still increasing. 11.1 seconds now is the gap between Scrubbins and Flyescott. It's been a dominant race by Scrubbins so far. Absolutely dominant. As of course we do see further back, Hybe 4th and Footy still in the top 5. And yet again, Flyescott, you can see in that final set to making big mistakes again, and allows Zenzoku to close right up and possibly be right on his bumper as they head down to turn 1. Could we see a move for second place into turn 1? Yes, we can. A brilliant move there by Zenzoku, but Flyescott tries to switch it back, can't do so. As we begin the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix, and now Hybe is on the back of Flyescott. He's looking to try and move into 3rd place as we head our way down to turn 5 once again. And of course this time Zenzoku doesn't have DRS. The other 2 do. So this could also bring Zenzoku down to P4. As we head our way down to turn 6 now, we have 2 wide again, 3 wide nearly. And we do see there, of course, Flyescott takes second. Zenzoku drops to 3rd, and Hybe stays in P4 for now.
Come on, you pair, make a mistake.
No chance.
Oh, it could be now. Watch your belly button. Oh,
I know, I can
Jesus! Quick with that braking. Oh, nice. Three white.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, I almost lost it.
Scrubbins gap at the front, 15 seconds nearly, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Because this race for him has been out of this world, and I mean, it's the best way to send off your championship. You know you're not going to fight for it this season, but you can show to your competitors, you know, I can win. I can win by over 10 seconds. So just wait till next season, because I'm sure our Scrubbins will be there to try and take the fight to all of them as we head back down to turn 1 to begin the final lap of the race. Will it be Fly Scott or will it be Zenzoku who takes the championship? Of course, at this current point, the gap would stand at 18 points, which would mean Fly Scott would be our championship winner this season at the Formula Fun Racing League. Hybe on the attack of Zenzoku. I think Zenzoku also knows consciously his time's done in this championship. He's not going to take it. But they've both got a good exit here on Fly Scott, looking to try and make moves here. He could drop down to P4, as we do see 3 wide. We got Harvey up the inside. Zenzoku goes around the outside. He takes second at the same time. Fly Scott goes back around the outside of Hybe. They make a bit of contact. Hybe goes, well, sends Fly Scott really deep, heading out of turn 7. And now they have a battle down to turn 9. DRS gets opened. Who's going to make moves here? Will it be a second place for Zenzoku, which is looking to be? As also, it's going to look to be an easy first place for Scrubbins in the lead. 18.5 seconds now is the gap at the front. And here's a view of Scrubbins as he heads his way through the penultimate corner. Heads his way into the final corner. What a race it has been, as he will head to the line and he will win. Scrubbins takes a win here at the final race of the Formula Fun Racing League.
Oh, here we go.
And we'll see as well, here they fight through again into turn 11 and 12, and Fly's got the man in third. Doesn't matter if he finishes second, doesn't matter if he finishes 4th or 5th in this Grand Prix, because he had a big enough points advantage at this point in the championship to head into this race with ease and have a bit more, feeling a little bit more comfortable as we head into the final corner. After fighting many laps, Zenzoku will finish second. Isn't enough to take the championship, and Fly Scott USA, after 24 races of being in first, second, the championship toppling every race, he takes the championship here for the Formula Fun Racing League, as we do see Hybe finish third, and Footy jumps up into the top 5, and Scrubbins, well deserved, gets the driver of the day.
That was so fun. Oh my goodness.
That was incredible. Oh, the old heart's jumping out my chest right now. Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
No way. Left and right, you're ganging up on me. dirty shit!
What was that?
Came in and battered me at the side in the last corner.
Well, that's because someone went wide. You opened the door. I mean, it was the size of a bun.
As we will see our championship celebration.
That's okay, I'll take it. Scrubbins helped me out. Okay, I missed the podium, but still, what a race.
After a long gear up, a long 9 months, it was up and down the whole season. It was never certain who was going to take it. And Fly Scott USA, you can see here, celebrating with the team. Here's our podium celebration. As we do see there, of course, Scrubby's on the top step, Harvey in third, and Senzoku, our championship runner-up, in second place. Absolutely superb, and we'll see the results on our screens very shortly. It's champagne time here in Abu Dhabi as we round off what's been a brilliant season here in this league. And there we are. Of course, Scrubbins taking the victory ahead of Zensoku, High being third, and then Fly Scott in P4, Footy P5. Of course, guys, thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure to have you all watching along this season. And of course, we'll be back next season for more of the action. So stay tuned, and we'll see you then. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.